Hey everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have a little haul and some project shares. I am an ambassador for Adorn It, along with Cynthia, who is Orangetta, Marilyn G, Jill, and Dee of Elegant Embellishments. I'll link all them below as well, but I know some of them have shown these products too, and we're all very excited about these stamps that we got from Adorn It. These are all designed by Dianna Marcum, and if you belong to the Recipe Stamp Club from Adorn It, you will be getting these as well. We got the September release and the October release. They're trying to catch up with the months, but it's hard with manufacturing delays. But whenever you get them, they're good to have. And September is a Christmas stamp anyway, so it works out fine. So I'll show you what I got, and then I'll show you what I've been creating. I am making a recipe book that I have the monthly stamps in. So I can't wait to show you my entry for well, it's actually for October. I skipped September for now, but you'll see why. All right, so for September, the stamp of the month is this one, and this is Wassail or Wassail. And it's an older, or it's a reproduction or reissue of a Dianna Marcum stamp. It was a red rubber stamp. And this is a beautiful, beautiful stamp. It has a recipe for wassail with cider, orange juice, spices. I really want to try this year. I think it would smell really nice when you're cooking it on the stove. I could even see, actually I'll probably put it in a crock pot for Christmas time. And then it says, take a cup and drink it up and keep Christmas in your heart all year, with cinnamon sticks, and it's got little hearts leaping out of the cup. And it's got a peppermint stick too that you can either add in there or on the side or in other projects. So this is the main stamp for the September Stamp Club. And then this was the add-on that came with it, or that I got with it. If you have the add-on for your recipe stamp, you'll get this as well. So it has a beautiful stocking that has a cute little gingerbread peeking out the top, and decorations. All the nice shading that Dianna puts into your stamps makes it so easy to color. There's a bundle of bells, Christmas cheer, home for the holidays, some presents, a cute Christmas tree, and it has those shading dots on there as well, and then a group of stars. So you can either, accent this stamp or use it on other projects. And then for the October stamp of the month is this one. And it's I didn't put it on my carrier sheet perfectly. You could see that. So it doesn't look as clear, but it's a beautiful stamp. I'll show you my project to show you what it actually looks like. I've always wanted this stamp, a woodblock stamp of this, and I'm so happy to have the photopolymer one. I think Jill, hi Jill, if you're watching, she showed the comparison between this and the woodblock one, and I think this one is a tiny bit bigger. I think so. And it comes with these measuring cups, quarter, half, and one, the word gingerbread, this cute little garland that you could, make a bunch of them together if you want, and then this little stack of hearts and dashes on it. So cute. Oh, I'm so happy to get that. And then the add-on for October is this one. And these I love just as much. This little basket of gingerbreads, I always wanted that woodblock stamp as well. It comes with spices that say clove and cinnamon. There's this prim heart, this other bowl of gingerbreads with the measuring spoons. Did I say spoons before, or cups? I meant spoons. And then comes with this sign, gingerbread greetings from our house to yours, and then two little gingerbread people. So, so cute. So glad they're reissued. And then there's this one that you can buy on the website a la carte. I'll show you a project I made with it. It's hard to see, but this is one of their $5 issues that includes shipping, and it's a sweet little gingerbread cookie. Let me just show you it now so you can see it. I did stamp it out. I colored it really quick, just in two different colors of alcohol markers, just this brown and a red. I did a teeny bit of shading, but can't really see. But anyway, it's a adorable stamp, stamped out beautifully. I used Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and yeah, that's what that looks like. So it's a really good size. I think it's about 2 inches. Let me measure it for you. Yeah, 2 inches. So I will link this down below in case you're interested, okay? All right, so those are the stamps, and then there are paper packs as well. These are add-ons for the Recipe Stamp Club, and they may be available a la carte on the website. I will link Diana's section of the Adorn It website so you can check it out. But the papers come with 8 sheets of, I think it's 8.5 by 11 or 8 by 10, let's see. Yeah, 8.5 by 11. So it comes with 8 sheets of paper, 2 of each design, and each piece is double-sided. So this is the September add-on set, and this is the Christmas wassail one. So it comes with this one that has all the different illustrations on it, different strips. You can cut them apart or use them together. So really cute, love the colors. I really like this peppermint one, and that comes on a full page as well. So there's that side, and then the back of that is a green plaid. And then there's this one that has holly in like a light green background, really pretty, just perfect background for cards, and then stripes on the back of that. That's the same one. Here's the one that's the peppermint all around. So it has just the circle peppermint candies. It has heart ones, bundles of candy canes on a pink background. So yeah, this is definitely my favorite in this one. And this has a diagonal like red and white candy cane print. And then there's that same one again. This one is a red polka dot with like a darker red background. And the front of that is that all over toss print of the bells, the presents, the tree, the stocking, just like those stamps. So it coordinates really well, of course. And yeah, so that's the September paper bundle. Now for the October one, if you like gingerbreads, you are going to love this. And I know a lot of people ordered the gingerbread stamps when they were released last week. There are other stamps that are released, not just the ones that I'm showing. So go ahead and check it out. I know that they sold out of the original run, but they're printing them again. So, you know, you could still get them if you want. These are my scraps because I did use them in a project, but I'll show you the other papers. Okay, so this one has a plaid on one side, and then the other side is a toss of gingerbread cookies that are made into ornaments, little cookie sheets of gingerbreads, cookie jar, ginger jar, rolling pin, there's that garland, the measuring spoons. Again, you know, goes back to the stamps. So love that they, you know, echo the designs on the papers. So there's that one. And this one is all the strips with the cute gingerbread faces. These would be simple to fussy cut, really not too bad. And then the different strips. This one's my favorite that has the little hearts. And there's a full page of that, so I'll show you that in a second. And this one too with the little gingerbreads. I love this all. This is so great. And the colors, it's a nice dark Christmas red and Christmas green, but you know, it's dark, but it's cheery. I don't know if that makes sense, but hopefully you know what I mean. And then the back is a dark green with a light green polka dot. This one has a really nice combination of colors for stripes. I like the brown in there. That really goes to the gingerbread theme. And then this one has a toss of little gingerbread people, faces, the peppermints, the primitive hearts, just like the stamps. And whoops. Okay, here's my favorite one. The ones with the hearts and the checkerboard. Isn't that nice? It's like a kind of like a ginger color background with a darker brown pattern on it. Beautiful for your cards. And then the back is the gingerbreads. These are both my favorites. I wish they weren't on the same page, but at least there are 2 of them. And then this one I showed you before, and then that's a scrap. Okay, so those are all of the Adorn It products I wanted to show you for this go round. Like I said, I didn't make the wassail recipe page yet, just because I was so interested in doing the gingerbread one, so I had to do that first. I did color one. I stamped it and colored it, And I use green so it would work back to the paper. So when I go ahead to make it into a page of my recipe book, it'll coordinate because I do want to use the Christmas papers for this. So I used a few shades of green of alcohol markers to color that in, made the cinnamon sticks kind of brown and a little bit of a cinnamon color. And then I really don't know what color wassail is. I figured with cider it would kind of look like that, a little orangey. So just quick color that up just to show you and get ahead of my recipe page. But let me show you the one that I made. This is again the October stamp, and I made it into a page for my recipe book. So this is what I made, and oh, isn't that cute? I made it into a 6x8 page, and I'll show you my recipe book again just in case you don't remember what it looks like or haven't seen it. So I stamped out the grandma's gingerbread with Memento Tuxedo black ink, and then I colored it with a lot of different alcohol markers. I don't even have them out. Well, I have some of them out. I used some of these, not all of them, so I don't know why I'm showing you. But yeah, so I used alcohol markers, and then I went around the edges with Vintage Photo Distress Oxide and just buffed that into the edges just to give it a little bit more shading. And then for the bow tie, I used a few greens. I used one red for the heart. And then let's see. Okay, and then I also stamped out this basket of gingerbreads, and I love this stamp. It's so cute. So I fussy cut that, which took me a little while to do. It wasn't the easiest one, but it wasn't bad. If you just take your time, you can do it. And then I colored the spice jars jade green, which is my favorite green. Let me show it to you. That's this one, and it's by King Art. It came in a big pack of assorted markers, and it just makes the nicest like jadeite green color, so that's why I used that. And then various colors for the gingerbread guys and for the basket. And then I also did the measuring spoons as well. And then on the edges I added some glue and then some glitter that I always add to my like cookie projects. And this is the glitter that I use from Michael's. I'm not sure what color it is. I use it for a riser to hold up my painted projects too. But it's just like a, just a sparkly white. Looks like sugar. And then, all right, and then I added some pink. Before I added the glitter, I added some, I think it was Kitsch Flamingo Distress Oxide on the cheeks, just a little dab on each one, and then added the glitter after that. And for the background, I used that cute gingerbread paper. I thought I used the other one. I guess I didn't. I just used the gingerbread side. And then I cut out one of the strips from the strip page to add kind of like a wallpaper border on the top. And I added some real rickrack, and then I added some rusty prim stars that I got from Factory Direct Craft, and I added some pearl cotton behind them. And then on the bottom, I used a new embossing folder that I just got from Hobby Lobby in their clearance. And this is from Spellbinders. It's a 3D embossing folder. I don't remember seeing Spellbinders embossing folders like this there before, but they had it. It was about 40% off. If you've seen, Hobby Lobby is not going to be carrying these dies and embossing folders anymore. So they're on clearance at 40% because they're just not coming back and they're not on sale anymore. So I figured I would get it now. So this is the Circle Illusion one. I like it because it's nice and big, 5.5 by 8.5. So it worked really well too. I used some like craft brown paper and it didn't crack or anything. I did use some Vintage Photo Distress Oxide around the edges just to add some shading, and I love that texture of it. I did some stitching around the edge of the card with my sewing machine and some tan thread. And I think that is about it for this card, or this page. So let's go ahead and put it in my recipe book. I just pulled out my book and I realized one of the buttons is missing from the corner. So I'm gonna have to I have replacements. I'm just gonna have to make a new one and glue it on there because who knows if I'll find it. So this is my recipe book. It's a Simple Stories snapbook, and these are the entries I have so far. This was April, I believe. We have May, June, July, August, and then September will be the wassail. So I'll skip that page and we'll put this in the next one. So this will be October. And I'm thinking I should label these with months. I'll probably do that like on the facing page of each month once I'm done with it. Just want to figure out how to do that. Okay, so I'm sliding that in, and there it is. Oh, I love it. I'm so happy to have these stamps. I can't wait to play with them some more. So I wanted to come on and show you what I've made so far. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, I will link Adorn It's Dianna's stamps page down below. I'll link all the other ambassadors too, so you can see the projects that they're making. And I'll be back soon with more crafty videos. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye.